Yes, maybe we can prop it open with something and you can slide.
Whoa!
Oh my god, what? Is it getting bigger? Stop it.
No, seriously, what's with that?
It's fine, Joel.
Does it hurt?
Joel, please, you're making me self-conscious.
I'm sorry, it's just a little bit startling.
Normal head, Joel, can we just get back to the door things?
It's planetary.
Leave it.
It's gonna have its own area code soon.
Like most people, I liked the first season. I thought they did a great job. Season 2, I was skeptical on them not recasting Ellie and keeping Bella Ramsey as Ellie because it's supposed to take place 5 years into the future, but obviously Bella Ramsey in real life was not going to age that much in, the 2 years it took between seasons. So in the show, Ellie still looks exactly the same, but is supposed to be 5 years older. Also, Ellie still acts exactly the same.
All right, settle down, folks. Grab your reading glasses because we've got some Hollywood drama that's spicier than your grandma's secret hot sauce recipe. You think your family reunions get wild? Please. That's a gentle tea party compared to what's brewing over at HBO. We're talking about a legal showdown that's got more twists than a pretzel factory in a tornado. And guess who's in the eye of this Category 5 hurricane? None other than Bella Ramsey, our beloved, or, depending on your internet search history, not so beloved, Ellie from The Last of Us. The whispers are louder than my Uncle Tony after a plate of beans. Bella Ramsey is allegedly suing HBO after being, and I quote, fired from The Last of Us, Part 3. Yeah, you heard that right. This ain't no fan theory. This is the kind of real-life plot twist that even M. Night Shyamalan would say, whoa, dial it back a notch.
Joel, I think I found something.
Whoa!
What?
No, nothing. It's just your forehead seems bigger than last season.
I think I found a way through.
I'm sorry. That was acting. That's what that was. I don't really care what happens with this movie. I really hope her career is pretty much over. I'd be thrilled to see that. I can't imagine. I mean, Christian, you tell me.
Ellie still looks and acts like a 14-year-old from season 1, even though she's supposed to be 19.
Now, for those of you who've been living under a rock, or perhaps just wisely avoiding the internet's darker corners, The Last of Us Season 1 was a smash hit, right? Like, bigger than my credit card bill after a trip to Vegas. Everyone loved it. It was gritty, it was emotional, it was everything we wanted in a video game adaptation. But then Season 2 rolled around, and suddenly, things got interesting. Specifically, with our girl Ellie. You see, the character is supposed to age 5 years. 5! My hairline has aged more convincingly in 2. But somehow, on screen, Ellie looked like she just discovered the fountain of youth, or maybe just really good moisturizer. She's supposed to be 19, a hardened survivor, but she's still got that season 1 vibe, like she's about to ask Joel for extra pudding at dinner. And that, my friends, is where our story takes a turn, because it turns out the on-screen aging wasn't the only thing that felt a little off.
Yes, maybe we can prop it open with something and you can slide.
Whoa!
Oh my god, what?
Is it getting bigger?
Stop it.
No, seriously, what's with that?
It's fine, Joel.
Does it hurt?
Joel, please, you're making me self-conscious.
I'm sorry, it's just a little bit startling.
Normal head, Joel, can we just get back to the door things?
It's planetary.
Leave it.
It's gonna have its own area code soon.
For some reason, they made the decision for The Last of Us Season 2 to make Ellie dumb, to the point where she even says that she's stupid. Why? That just kind of betrays the character.
Joel, I think I found something.
Whoa!
What?
No, nothing. It's just your forehead seems bigger than last season.
I think I found a way through.
So here's the real head scratcher. You'd think that after a breakout role, an actor would be set, right? Contracts flying around like free samples at Costco. But apparently for Bella, it was more like a silent game of musical chairs where the music just stopped. Suddenly, whispers started circulating online. The Last of Us 3 was shelved indefinitely. No big press release, no heartfelt goodbyes, not even a cryptic tweet from HBO. It was so quiet, you could hear a pin drop in a room full of sleeping octogenarians. And guess how Bella found out? Not from a fancy Hollywood executive, not from her agent, but through the same digital grapevine you and I scroll through every morning while trying to avoid eye contact with our significant others. She found out on the internet. Can you imagine? It's like finding out you're not invited to your own surprise party by seeing it posted on Facebook. That's not just unprofessional, that's straight up humiliating. It's like being ghosted by a dating app, but on a multi-million-dollar scale. And that's when the lawyers came knocking like bailiffs at a bad poker game, because apparently there were some verbal promises flying around like loose change at a playground, suggesting Bella was locked in for multiple seasons. Now, HBO, bless their silent, calculating hearts, had their reasons for going full mime act on the situation. While Bella's team was building a case that could make a seasoned lawyer blush, HBO executives were in the back room, not ignoring the backlash, but rather studying it like it was the Rosetta Stone of public opinion. They were tracking every tweet, every YouTube comment, every petition calling for Bella's removal, and what they found must have made their fancy corporate suits wrinkle with fear. The numbers were down, engagement was slipping faster than my grip on reality after 3 cups of coffee, and those recast Ellie petitions, they were gaining steam like a runaway locomotive.
It's never any fun not being able to go to sleep, just like it wasn't any fun watching Last of Us Season 2. So, in the show, Ellie still looks exactly the same, but is supposed to be 5 years older. Also, Ellie still acts exactly the same. So it really conflicts with what the character is supposed to be portrayed as.
Do you change up your impression at all, or is it pretty much the same?
Well, the noise is the same. I've not got any more noises in my back pocket. The new infected are pretty terrifying. They're so smart, and they haven't really got a noise. That's the whole point of them, is they're silent and terrifying.
Ooh, give us a little silent and terrifying.
It's like they realized Bella's involvement was becoming less of an asset and more of a liability, like that leaky faucet in your bathroom you keep meaning to fix. So, their brilliant plan? Silence. Just silence. No public confirmation, no cancellation, just let the story fade, let Bella fade. But what they didn't count on was Bella, bless her heart, deciding she wasn't going to just fade away like a bad tan line. Because while HBO was playing hide and seek with the truth, Bella's fans, bless their passionate, internet-savvy souls, didn't just sit back. Oh, no. Twitter turned into a digital mosh pit, Reddit threads exploded with theories, and the hashtag Justice for Bella started trending globally. Within 48 hours, over 150,000 fans signed a petition demanding HBO bring her back. It was like a digital uprising, proving that the studio's silence wasn't just unhelpful, it was a breeding ground for misinformation and speculation. And then, like a perfectly timed jump scare in a horror movie, came the bombshell: leaked documents. Not just any documents, but what looked like a legitimate early draft of Bella Ramsey's TLOU contract. And if these papers are real, my friends, they could shake HBO to its very foundations, like a jackhammer through a Jenga tower. This document, this glorious piece of paper, supposedly outlined guaranteed appearances for seasons 2 and 3. With optional extensions for spin-offs. It even hinted at brand endorsements and input on script development. So, if that's true, Bella wasn't just an actress. She was a strategic centerpiece, like the last piece of pie at Thanksgiving that everyone secretly covets. Yet, season 2 went quiet, season 3 disappeared, and Bella's name started fading from press briefings like my memory of what I had for breakfast yesterday. Legal analysts are already salivating, talking about lawsuits worth millions. But wait, there's more, and this is where it gets really juicy. As speculation about The Last of Us Part 3's future escalated, another name quietly re-entered the spotlight, like that one ex who keeps liking your old Instagram photos. Caitlin Dever. For many fans, she was always the ideal choice to play Ellie, a near identical resemblance to the game's version, stellar performances that could make a stone cry. And now, the rumors are flying faster than a rogue golf cart at a retirement community. HBO has reportedly already contacted her team. According to one insider, HBO is strongly considering a clean slate reboot, one that removes all association with the current cast. Bella's team, bless their shrewd legal minds, believes this was the plan all along. Their argument? Bella wasn't dropped because of ratings. She was pushed out to make way for the fan favorite many wanted in the first place. That, my friends, is what we call retaliatory exclusion. And it's a serious accusation in entertainment law. It's not just being fired, it's being strategically replaced, like that old, comfy armchair you finally decide to get rid of for a sleek, modern, but ultimately less comfortable new one. And as Dever's name started trending, Bella's legal strategy intensified, like a pit bull on a mailman. Meanwhile, whispers from within the studio paint a messier picture than my laundry basket on a Sunday morning. Tensions between Neil Druckmann, HBO producers, and Bella Ramsey had reportedly been building for months. Insiders claim Bella voiced concerns about the season 2 storyline, pushing back on scenes she found emotionally exploitative. Basically, she wanted more nuance in Ellie's arc, which, makes sense for an actor who actually cares about their craft. At first, producers welcomed the feedback, like a doctor welcoming a new patient with good insurance, but over time, it allegedly turned combative. Some said Bella was too outspoken, others said she was simply passionate. But in Hollywood, those lines blur quicker than my vision after trying to read the tiny print on a medicine bottle. especially when money's involved. By the time TLOU3 entered early development talks, multiple parties were reportedly clashing. Druckmann wanted to go darker, like a goth teenager's bedroom. HBO wanted safer, like a beige cardigan. And Bella? Bella wanted control, like a toddler with a remote control. So, HBO made their move, quietly freezing development, dodging the press, and letting the controversy burn itself out like a forgotten candle. But they miscalculated. Because Bella, she wasn't about to fade away into obscurity like a forgotten dial-up modem. This is no longer about Ellie. It's about trust, integrity, power, and betrayal. The Last of Us was built on themes of survival and sacrifice. But ironically, its real-world future now hinges on something far more brutal: litigation and PR. If HBO chooses to settle, they may admit guilt, which, for a corporation, is like admitting you secretly like pineapple on pizza, a tough pill to swallow. If they fight, they risk everything being dragged into the spotlight, like your embarrassing high school photos ending up on the internet. And for Bella, this lawsuit could be the boldest move of her life, or the moment that defines her career forever. So, now we're left with the ultimate question. Is this a fight for justice, a young artist standing up for herself in an industry that too often discards the very people it claims to elevate? Or is it a power play, one last effort to stay relevant in a story that, according to some, had already moved on without her? What do you, the esteemed members of this discerning audience, think? Was Bella Ramsey unfairly terminated? Or was HBO justified in moving on? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into Hollywood's biggest feuds, cover-ups, and untold stories.